Good morning, folks. I'm C. Everett Speaks a Lot, sitting here beside my trusty sidekick, Jumpin' Joe Mo Hockey. Joe, it's good to see you in studio this morning.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for that color commentary there, Joe. I appreciate that. That's why you're here. Folks, I'm telling you, we're coming to give you news live from the neighborhood to the nations on the set of Wide World of Valley Sports. We're excited about an upcoming event that's coming live to you in your very own church here at Crescent Valley, and it's going to be the Bible Fellowship Gridiron Challenge. Joe, what do you know about that?
I did not know why we were here.
Well, that's real good, Joe. I appreciate your input. Folks, we're here to tell you about this Gridiron Challenge that's going to be starting with a draft on August the 7th. Joe, what do you know about the draft?
All I know is there is a draft in here. I might need to do something about that.
Well, that's not really the draft we're here to talk about today, Joe. We're talking about the draft that's going to be taking place as a part of the Gridiron Challenge. It's really the kickoff event. It's where we're going to get together and we're going to help our people to draft folks from the congregation to come be a part of their Bible fellowship class. Joe, what do you know about that?
I did not know that.
Well, that's great, Joe. That's why you're here. Folks, I'm here to tell you there's 3 parts to this upcoming Gridiron Challenge that we want to talk to you about today, really to just let you in on a little bit of what's coming. The first part about this is the equipping part. Joe, what do you know about the equipping part of the Gridiron Challenge?
I don't know it, Steve.
Well, Joe, I don't know who Steve is, but I appreciate your input. And folks, the equipping parts where we come and we bring together all the Bible fellowship leaders, and we bring them and we equip them to go out and help their classes. Joe, what do you know about that?
Well, I thought your name was Steve.
No, Joe, I'm C. Everett Speaks a Lot, and we've been working together a long time, Joe. I'd like it if you get my name right, Joe. It's C. Everett Speaks a Lot.
Okay.
Joe, that's why you're here. Folks, let me tell you about this second part of the upcoming Gridiron Challenge. It's the part where we come together, and as we equip those leaders, we equip them to encourage their people. Joe, what do you know about the encouraging portion of the Gridiron Challenge?
Well, see, I wish you'd encourage me more.
Would you? You know, Joe, that's not what we're here to talk about. Now, frankly, Joe, I didn't know you needed encouraged.
Well, I'm here by your side every week.
Well, you are, Joe, but you know, Joe, we're here to encourage and inform and tell the people about what's coming up. Joe, I didn't know we were here to, encourage one another.
Well, I come to here every week, and I sit by your side, and you never say a word to me.
Well, Joe, I just want you to know, Joe, I appreciate you, buddy. I'm glad you're here with me. I couldn't do it without you. Man, you're my best friend. And, well, frankly, Joe, I love you. I appreciate you being here with me.
Well,
how about that?
I appreciate your appreciation.
Now, well, that's good, Joe. Do you mind if we get back to letting these folks know about the Gridiron Challenge?
Whatever you need, see.
All right, Joe, I appreciate that. Hey, Joe, let's talk about this third part. You know, we started out telling them that we were going to help them to equip their folks, to encourage their folks. But lastly, we're helping them to enlist people. Joe, what do you know about the enlistment process?
Oh, I never did want to enlist in the Army, see.
Joe, that's not what we're talking about, Joe. We're talking about the Gridiron Challenge. Going to be starting with the draft on August the 7th, and it's going to be kicked off on the 14th of August.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's why you're the best color man in the business, Jumpin' Joe Mo Hockey. We call him the Big Hockey around the set here, folks, the Big Hockey. Folks, we're excited about what's coming up. You're going to want to be there, and you're going to want to be a part of it, starting with the draft on August the 7th. August the 14th is the kickoff date, and it's going to be a great time. Don't you miss it.
Oh, I won't see.
Well, there you have it, folks. See you.